Hi, what's up, everybody? I believe most of you have seen this kind of phenomenon. If you put a piece of ice in the room temperature, it will melt. How can we explain this process? Maybe most of you will think this is a common sense. But actually, it is really hard to explain this phenomenon from a molecular level. So today, I'm gonna provide you with a new perspective from which you can better understand this melting process. First of all, I have to introduce a term to you, which is entropy. So what is entropy? Entropy is a thermodynamic quantity representing the unavailability of thermal energy of a system for conversion to mechanical work. In other words, entropy is a quantitative value describing how disordered the system is. The larger the entropy value is, the more disordered the system is. So why this is important to us? To be honest, if you just look at the absolute value of entropy, it's meaningless. And if you just treat the entropy independently, it's also not that important. Only the changes of entropy during the process are important to us. In order to better understand the importance of entropy, I will next introduce the second law of the thermodynamics to you. There are two versions of second law of thermodynamics. And here, I will just put it simply. That is, for any spontaneous process in an isolated system, entropy is always increasing. So how can we understand the second law of thermodynamics? Let's look at the examples I just gave you at the beginning of this video. If we put a piece of ice in a room temperature, it will definitely melt. We can understand this phenomenon in this way. For the particles in the solid state, which is ice, they can just fluctuate within the fixed positions. But for the particles for the melting state, which is water, those particles can move around freely. That is, the melting state is more disordered than the solid state. So this melting process is spontaneous because the entropy is always increasing. And this process is dictated by the second law of thermodynamics. In summary, the changes of entropy is very important. It involves lots of phenomena around us. And I hope this video can provide you a new point of view to see and to understand the world around us better. Thank you.